Okay, we're good.
We got the racket.
I got in.
You went in?
I got in.
Let's see. The gameplay of all time.
True. You won.
Yeah, I lost. GG's, guys. I actually
See?
just lost the game. You're not
No.
there.
Guys, no, actually, the game is decided.
Hey, what's up everyone? This is Swim, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the problems that SBR has when she is doing her combos. So the first one I want to talk about is when you're on the right side of your opponent and you try to go into a 6A ender. Let's see what that looks like. So they just go flying, and what it's supposed to, or at least what I think it's supposed to look like, is you're supposed to be able to get a wall spot here. Also, just like for reference, here if you do have 50 meter, you can combo with your special A, but it's not really that great. It doesn't really do that much damage. Let's see, it does 3.8k. That's pretty small amount of damage. And normally when you're doing the 6A Ender, it means you want to go into Valor, and you can't really go into Valor if you send them flying. So, and this is relevant because the other way to wall stick them is to do the 8A Ender and then do charge JB to try and wall stick them. And that builds them a lot of meters. So if they are at, like, let's say 25, so if we're on the right side here, or left side rather, and we do this, then we can splat her against the wall and go into Valor. But if we're on the right side, then no wall splat, can't do anything. Now, if you are on the right side, the only other option to wall splat is to do your 8A Ender with the J charge B. But as you can see, they have enough burst to kind of burst me now if I try to go into Valor. So the second thing that I wanted to talk about is going to be when you do J charge B in the air and it doesn't wall splat, so it's pretty hard to recreate. It has something to do with being on the left side as well. I'm not really sure how it works. I can try and recreate it here, but I think this, yeah, there we go. So right there, I'm not really sure why that happens. Everywhere else, the JB wall spots. So, and that obviously poses a lot of problems, like just like randomly making her deal less damage when she already deals a pretty low relatively amount of damage compared to the rest of the cast. It's not super great for her. Okay, the third thing I wanted to talk about is JC and kind of JC loops. So I made a video earlier on this channel that kind of talks about why I don't do JC loops and why I think they are technically, like, they might do the most optimal amount of damage, but in reality they just like don't pan out to be optimal combo wise. And this is because this is just because of how much burst the opponent gains when you do them. But it also has like another side thing where it sometimes it just like randomly drops. It just like will randomly, like, you don't have enough height in order to do another JC, and you end up doing like this like 5C on the ground, and it ends your combo. It'd be really cool if we could get a little bit more height off the JC, but I kind of understand if we can't, that's fine. I totally get it. Alright, and the last thing I wanted to talk about, I don't actually have a clip of in-game, but it happened the other day when I was playing against Athena, and it's happened a bunch of times before, where I am doing JA, and then they just are in the corner, let's see. I can try and replicate it here. Okay. And they just fall out of it like that. It'd be really cool if we could get like a little vacuum effect on the J, but again, just like the JC, I kind of understand if we can't. But it really sucks having this combo fall just like randomly, because most of the time SPR is going to be super minus there and very punishable. Like pretty much every character is just going to be able to 8A her there when she was just in the middle of comboing and punishing you. So yeah, that about wraps it up for everything that I wanted to talk about for this. Otherwise, I don't think she really has any other problems with her combos. I think besides like JC loops being cool but like kind of useless, it's like it's okay. It's not really that big of a deal. I don't really think she has that many other problems besides that, at least for her combo game.